What's going on, Jets fans? Welcome into the Jets Report. My name is Patrick Seatman here, giving you guys my instant reaction to the heartbreaking loss where the Jets fell in Tampa with a final score of 29-27. Will McDonald made a hell of a play. The Buccaneers had the ball 26-20. They had a field goal attempt to ice this game, and then Will McDonald jumped over the line, blocked the kick, took it back to the house. Gave the Jets a 27-26 lead, but they couldn't hold on, and they ended up dropping this game 29-27. So we'll dive into it all on today's show, giving you guys all the latest you need to know around your favorite football team. But before we do so, if you guys could, hit that subscribe button today. We're closing in here on 10,000 subs here on YouTube. So if you guys could, hit that subscribe button, lock us in as your go-to New York Jets YouTube channel. Here is our exact live number right now. So if you guys could, hit that subscribe button today. Closing in here on 10,000 subs. So hit that sub button. But overall, I thought the Jets showed great fight. You know, you're down in this game 23-6. It looks like it's all but over. But this team showed a lot of fight. You know, Tyrod Taylor got settled there in that fourth, threw that touchdown to Garrett Wilson, threw another touchdown to Allen Lazard. But the pick six earlier on in the game was just a bad read, bad throw. And then Dean took it the other way, and he also had a fumble that he lost as well. But Tyrod, I thought, looked like a backup quarterback. Like, those are the types of games you expect. You know, 26-36, 197 yards, 2 touchdowns. Really couldn't get anything going offensively for the first 3 quarters. That fourth quarter came. The Jets caught momentum and really tried to propel that into a win, and you damn near got there, but just unfortunate they couldn't pull it out. But I thought Tyrod just played like a backup. He looked like how he kind of thought he was going to play in this one, but also, the Jets couldn't get anything going on the ground. Had no consistent run game. Really, the only run game they had was Tyrod taking off with his legs. But Breece Hall didn't really show much. Like, first week, this guy looked amazing. He was hitting his holes very well. He was making guys miss in the hole. But today, just didn't really see much from him. 9 carries, 21 yards. I thought Braylon Allen looked pretty solid, though. Probably want to get him more carries as the season goes on. 6 carries, 30 yards for him. But overall, the run game not good enough today. Like, on the ground, the Jets, like, if you remove, you know, what Tyrod Taylor did on the ground, like, they had 50 yards from both their backs. They couldn't get anything going. I mean, in total, they had 23 carries for 99 yards, but 48 of those came from Tyrod Taylor. Besides that, they could not get any sort of run game going. And also, Breece Hall, he had a long run of 17 yards. You take out that run, he had 8 carries for 4 yards. So definitely not good enough on the ground. They definitely struggled. But Garrett Wilson, I mean, consistently, he is one of the better receivers in the National Football League. Had 10 catches today, going for 84 yards and a touchdown. I thought Garrett Wilson did, you know, just enough, at least just in the pass catching game. But they needed somebody else to step up, and nobody really did. And I think that's why they are starting off so slow offensively. It's just you got to have somebody else. Like, if somebody is taking away your fastball and your second pitch, and your fastball being the run game, Garrett Wilson being your second pitch, you got to have somebody else to go to. And the Jets really haven't found that. Now, with them starting 0-3, obviously they're not going to be buyers at the trade deadline. But you just got to find somebody else besides Garrett Wilson, because this guy, I mean, him still being able to go for 10 catches for 84 yards and a touchdown with all the attention he is getting is a credit to him. And, you know, shout out to Tyrod for also finding him. But Allen Lazard had that touchdown late. Nice little route, nice little catch in the back of the end zone. But 2 catches, 13 yards, and a tud. Not really getting much from him. Mason Taylor, he got involved, which was great. 4 catches for 18 yards. But I'm still expecting more from these guys. And, you know, I don't know if they need to find somebody else over the middle of the field to help complement Garrett Wilson. But it's just not good enough in the pass-catching game. And somebody else is going to need to step up. But offensively, the slow starts are, in my opinion, the biggest reason why the Jets lost. You can't start off that slow offensively. Considering the Buccaneers, they had a ton of injuries. I thought the defensive line played pretty good today, but Quincy Williams really lit up the stat sheet. I mean, 2 quarterback hits, had a TFL, a PBU as well. I thought he was flying over the field. I mean, the Buccaneers couldn't get anything going on the ground. 25 carries for 66 yards for Bucky Irvin, 2.6 yards per clip. Like, if you would have told me that heading into the game, I would have probably told you that the Jets had a good chance of winning. Like, you were able to stop the run, and, you know, I'll give credit to Nick Folk. You know, he was able to knock in a couple of big-time kicks today. But the Jets just overall, you cannot start off this slow offensively. I think for me, That's the biggest reason why they lost. But you guys let me know down below in the comment section. Why did the Jets lose this game? For me, it's a slow start offensively. Cannot happen. You dug yourself a hole. And, I will say the one positive here, I never thought in a game where the Jets were down 23-6 late that they would be able to spark a comeback like they did. So maybe this team has more dimensions than we're used to, but still just not good enough. Can't start off that slow offensively. But you guys let me know, why did the Jets lose down below? Before we dive into the rest of today's episode, I got to give a massive thank you to the DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's show. Now, the dog days of summer are over and the football season is back. What better time to get in on the action at the DraftKings Sportsbook than right now? All new customers can sign up and use promo code JETSCHAT. Bet just $5 of your own money and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. You heard that right. Football season is the best time of the year. Get back into the action with the DraftKings Sportsbook today. Whether you are into live in-game betting, same-game parlays, you have all the options. New customers sign up and use promo code JETSCHAT and bet just $5, and we will hook you guys up with $200 in bonus bets instantly at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Once again, thank you to the DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's show. Now let's dive into the rest of today's episode. All right, I thought the Jets offense or their defense did a solid job today. Baker Mayfield, 19 of 29, 233 yards and a touchdown. Now, you kind of got killed on the ground by Bake. He also had 44 yards on 4 carries on the ground. But again, if you would have told me those were Baker's numbers, considering what they did on the ground with Bucky Irving, I'd be shocked if you told me the Buccaneers got to 29 points, but they did. Bucky Irving was a no-show today. 25 carries, 66 yards for him. Jets run defense did a great job on him. I mean, average only 2.6 yards per carry. So, you would take that out of this run defense. They're able to force a lot of third and longs with, how bad the Buccaneers offensive line is beat up due to injuries. Maybe I would have expected more of them getting home to the quarterback, but only in total 1 sack today on a good amount of opportunities. I mean, the Buccaneers threw the ball 29 times, so you had your chances. You just couldn't get home. Now, obviously, the Buccaneers played this very safe. A lot of quick game, especially once the run game wasn't going. They kind of used that as a supplement of that. But still, man, if you would have shown me Baker's numbers and Bucky's numbers before this game, I would have probably thought the Jets had a good chance to win. Now, Mike Evans did leave this game. Hopefully all is good. Non-contact injury, but dealing with that knee injury, hopefully he is all good. But, I thought Sauce Gardner did a decent job on him. Again, it's a tough matchup. Those big body wide receivers, he loves getting physical. Sauce obviously loves getting physical, but he had a pretty good game. And then, the rookie Emeka Buka, one of the better receivers already in the NFL, had another 85-yard performance. He's already got 3 touchdowns on the year. So he was a problem for this Jets secondary. But overall, I think it all comes back to the Jets just not being good enough offensively early in this game. Because if you ask this defense to be on the field, I mean, total time of possession today, it was in favor of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 32 minutes. The Jets, 28. It's not that big of a difference, but especially early on, you felt it. And also the Buccaneers, they had 14 penalties for 124 yards. You had your opportunities in this one. You got outgained by almost 100 yards, and you had a chance to win that game. It is so frustrating that we should probably be looking up, and the Jets are 2-1. That's fully on the table, but this team's going to battle. Got a long stretch until next Monday night against the Miami Dolphins where, that team's got to win. Because all this kind of rah-rah stuff that Aaron Glenn is saying to these guys, they got to see some results eventually. It just hasn't been good enough so far, but at least the process has been pretty good. Yes, you get killed by the Buffalo Bills at home, but the Bills are wagging. You shot yourself in the foot, and then today, you didn't even play a perfect football game, and you should have won this game. You had all the opportunities in the world, and it just didn't end up working out for the New York Jets. But hey, if you guys made it to the end, hit me with a Go Jets down below in the comment section. Frustrating loss, but still, hopefully they can build off this and hop in the win column next Monday night where we'll be back live on the channel. So tune in then. But hit me with the Go Jets down below. See you guys next time. Go Jets.